Have you ever wondered if your body could grow stronger without moving a muscle? No weights, no gym, no heavy breathing, just stillness. Yet strength ignites from within. It may sound like a paradox, but after more than 30 years as a physician, this truth completely changed the way I view exercise after age 50. Some movements are so simple that most people overlook them. Yet they hold the hidden power to rejuvenate the body, awaken deep stabilizing muscles, help you stand taller, breathe easier, and live more fully every single day. Welcome to Everyday Vital Path, where I share the science-backed secrets that help people over 50 not just live longer, but live stronger, healthier, and freer. If you believe that health is a journey you can restart at any age, hit subscribe right now. It keeps me motivated to bring you more life-changing insights in future videos. Now, let me ask you something. If you had to choose one, which would it be? A younger, stronger body, without needing to work out endlessly. B, a weaker body, because you believe aging can't be reversed. Share your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Now let's begin. Because these 7 isometric exercises are so powerful, 99% of people overlook them. But you shouldn't. No. 1. Superman hold. The power of your back and posture. I want you to imagine this. You're lying face down on a soft mat in your living room, arms stretched straight ahead like Superman soaring through the air. You slowly lift your arms and legs off the ground, take a deep breath, hold it, and feel every muscle in your back and glutes come alive. Just a few seconds, but that's the exact moment you're reawakening the strength of your back. I've met so many patients in their 60s and 70s who told me, "Doctor, I just can't stand up straight anymore." But after just a few weeks of practicing the Superman hold, they stood taller, walked steadier, and, most importantly, smiled with newfound confidence. Because when you rebuild the strength of your back, you're not only improving your posture, you're reigniting the inner power that makes you feel alive again. Science calls this movement a posterior chain exercise. It activates the muscle group that keeps you upright, prevents slouching, and improves circulation. I call it the therapy of self-respect. Every time you lift yourself up, you remind your body and mind, I am still strong, I can still stand tall against time. Lie face down, stretch your arms and legs, lift slightly, and hold for 10-30 seconds. This move activates your back, glutes, and shoulders, improving posture, reducing chronic back pain, and helping you stay tall and confident. Just 90 seconds a day can ease back pain as effectively as medication, but with 0 side effects. No 2 side plank arm raise. The core of stability. I want you to imagine this. You're lying on your side, one elbow directly beneath your shoulder. You take a deep breath, then lift your body into a straight line. The first few seconds might feel a little shaky, but in that trembling, your body is learning balance again, learning how to stay steady through life's challenges. One of my patients, Helen, age 67, once told me, "Doctor, I don't think I can balance anymore." But after just 2 weeks of practicing the side plank arm raise, she smiled and said, "I don't just feel steadier, I feel younger." Do you know why? Because this exercise awakens the deep core muscles around your abdomen, back, and hips. The silent soldiers that keep you from falling, protect your spine, and restore your confidence with every step you take. Science has shown that when you hold a side plank, your nervous system, muscles, and breathing must work in perfect harmony. It's not just physical training, it's a lesson in calm and control, in staying centered no matter how much life tilts. This exercise strengthens your obliques, lower back and hips, while improving balance and body control. When you raise your top arm in the side plank position, your body must coordinate breathing, balance, and strength, creating true functional power that supports you in everything you do. No. 3. Wall squat. I want you to imagine this. You're standing with your back against a wall, slowly sliding down until your knees form a 90-degree angle. And then you just hold. No weights, no movement. But in that stillness, your legs, glutes, and lower back are working harder than you realize. I call this the quiet power exercise. Simple enough for anyone to do, yet the results are extraordinary. One of my patients, James, age 72, once told me, "Doctor, I get tired just standing up from a chair." But after 2 weeks of doing wall squats, he smiled and said, "I can climb stairs without using the handrail now." That's the power of persistence. You see, your legs are the pillars of freedom. When they weaken, you don't just lose strength. You lose independence, and the confidence that you still have control over your body. So every time you lean your back against that wall, think of it as rebuilding the foundation for a strong, steady life. Every second you hold that position is one step closer to freedom and confidence. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful exercises. When you press your back to the wall and hold the sitting position, you're training your entire lower body, legs, glutes, and lower back. It helps older adults stand up more easily, climb stairs with less effort, and prevent falls. Strong legs are the foundation of independent aging. Lesson 4. Warrior Pose. Virabhadrasana. I want you to try this just in your mind. Stand tall, step 1 foot forward, gently bend your knee, arms stretched out wide, and take a deep breath. That is Warrior Pose. It sounds simple, but within that stillness lies a profound strength. As you hold this position, your leg muscles, hips, shoulders, and core are all working together. No noise, no rush, just pure strength and peace. I once met a 65-year-old woman named Linda. She told me that after practicing this pose every morning, she not only felt stronger in her legs, but her mind became clearer. "I feel like I stand firmer, both in my body and in my life," she said. And I understood that is the true meaning of being a warrior. Science has proven that when we hold this pose, the body releases endorphins, natural chemicals that help reduce pain, lower stress, and improve balance. But to me, the most valuable part is the feeling of agency and presence. You don't need to fight anyone. You just need to stand firm, breathe steadily, and keep your mind at peace. Because sometimes being a warrior simply means holding your own ground. This is more than just yoga. It's a lesson in silent strength. When you hold the warrior pose, the muscles in your legs, hips, shoulders, and core engage simultaneously. It doesn't just strengthen the body. It focuses the mind, improves your breathing, and can even help relieve knee pain. Seniors don't need to fight battles. They just need to stand steady and keep their balance. No. 5. Bird dog hold, balance, and control. I want you to picture this. You're on your hands and knees, then slowly extend your right arm forward and your left leg back, and hold. That's it. No movement, no equipment. Yet your entire body is working. Your back, core, hips, and shoulders are all engaged to keep you balanced. This is the bird dog hold, the exercise that teaches you the art of control. One of my patients, Robert, age 68, used to be terrified of falling. He told me, "Doctor, every step feels like walking on ice." I taught him to do this exercise every morning, just 5 minutes a day. A month later, he came back and said, "I'm not afraid anymore." I feel like I can control my body again." And he was right. This movement reawakens your body's natural sense of balance and spatial awareness, something many of us lose with age. To me, the bird dog isn't just a muscle exercise. It's a lesson in calm movement. When you hold yourself steady in that position, you're training more than your body. You're learning how to stay centered through life's changes and uncertainties, a lesson that benefits every age. When you extend your right arm and left leg, your body practices stability, something vital after age 50. This move activates the hidden muscles like the multifidus, gluteus medius, and transverse abdominis, helping improve posture, reduce back pain, and restore your sense of control. Something so many people lose as they grow older. No 6. Deep breathing and isometric neck stretch, the secret to neural anti-aging. I want you to try this right now. Sit up straight, take a deep breath in, hold it for 5 seconds. Then exhale slowly. That feeling, light, calm, yet powerful, is the first step toward rejuvenating your nervous system. When you combine deep breathing with gentle isometric stretching of your neck and shoulders, you're activating the tiny blood vessels that carry oxygen to your brain, awakening the parts of your nervous system that have fallen asleep from years of aging and long-sitting habits. I once had a patient, Thomas, age 70. He often felt dizzy, forgetful, and heavy-headed. After practicing deep breathing and isometric neck stretches every morning, just for a few minutes, he told me, "Doctor, my mind feels clearer. Like someone just pumped new energy into it." Science calls this the neural recovery response, a state where your breath and muscles work together to relax and recharge your brain. Aging may slow us down, but every deep breath is a reminder that life still flows through us. You don't need a gym. Just pause. Breathe deeply. Lift your chin gently, and feel new energy returning with each heartbeat. No 7. Isometric breathing. Holding breath, holding life. I want you to try this with me right now. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for 5 seconds, and exhale slowly. It's that simple. But in that moment, you're training your heart, your lungs, and your mind. This practice is called isometric breathing, a form of controlled breathing that helps your body restore balance, reduce stress, and slow down internal aging. One of my patients, Eleanor, age 66, once told me that every morning her heart raced and her mind felt tired. I told her to try this breathing exercise daily, just 10 minutes. A month later, she said, "I don't feel anxious anymore, and I sleep better." That's the power of stillness in breath, what modern medicine calls the biological relaxation response. When you hold your breath, blood flows deeper into your capillaries. Your brain receives more oxygen, and your parasympathetic nervous system activates, slowing your heart rate, stabilizing your blood pressure, and calming your mind. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out as a gentle reminder that every breath is a gift of life, and you are still holding that gift in your hands. When you inhale deeply, hold for 5 seconds, and exhale slowly for 7, your parasympathetic system awakens, lowering blood pressure, reducing stress, improving sleep, and increasing oxygen levels. This isn't just breathing. It's a natural internal rejuvenation therapy for anyone over 50. When you cross the age of 50, your body begins to send subtle signals, ones you may have ignored before. A bit of stiffness when standing up, a slight loss of balance when stepping down the stairs, or just the feeling that you're not as quick as you used to be. But here's the good news. Aging doesn't mean weakening. It's an invitation to reconnect with your body in a deeper and calmer way. Isometric exercises. Even something as simple as holding a position, controlling a breath, or pausing for a few seconds, have the power to awaken your nervous system, muscles, and mind. I've witnessed hundreds of patients regain their strength from these seemingly simple practices. Leaning against a wall, holding a position in stillness, or taking slow, mindful breaths. After a few weeks, they not only stood taller and moved steadier, they smiled more, because they felt their bodies were still reliable, still capable of recovery. That's the quiet miracle that small, consistent effort can create. The greatest lesson I've learned is this: true health doesn't come from extreme effort, but from steady, mindful movement. Start with the simplest things: balance, breathing, standing tall. Because every one of those moments is an investment in a stronger, freer future. And now, I want to ask you, if you only had 10 minutes a day to improve your health, which would you choose? A. A light exercise you can do consistently? Or B. A heavy workout you only do occasionally? Share your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to Everyday Vital Path, so we can keep bringing you more meaningful ways to live strong, healthy, and free.